Good morning, everyone. I'm Elpidio JRP Cadalzo from Mariano Marcos State University from the Philippines. I am sharing with you our research, the salinity and dissolved oxygen tolerance of two potentially invasive predatory catfish species, the red-tailed catfish and the shovel-nosed catfish. In entertainment, alien invasion is perhaps a common storyline of sci-fi movies. We often see these aliens trying to invade the Earth, exterminate life, steal our resources, or destroy the planet altogether. This storyline is somewhat similar to our work. However, the difference is there's no invasion yet. So the focus of our research is to find ways to predict and prevent this invasion to happen. So meet these two catfish species, which in our work are suspected as potential invaders, causing possible damage in our country, and in particular in inland bodies of water. The left image shows the red-tailed catfish at the top and the shovel-nosed catfish at the bottom. These two have lots in common. They are both catfish species and they eat other fish voraciously. They are fast growers. They can grow huge in size, as large as 1 meter or more. They are non-native to our country, which means that they didn't originate from the Philippines. They are introduced into our country as pets or as aquarium fish. When species are introduced into another country, it could either be good or bad. For now, these two catfish species are beneficial as pets. However, what if they are released accidentally or intentionally to inland waters in our country? Their release into the wild may cause them to become aggressive and dangerously invasive, just like the already established janitor fish in the Philippine waters, which has been causing damages economically and outcompeted other native species. So in our work, we have looked into one aspect of their biology, which is their tolerance to environmental factors or conditions. If and when they are released into the wild, can they survive? Or can they tolerate waters with high amounts of salt or low oxygen levels? And to what extent can they tolerate these environmental factors? With this, we subjected them to tolerance tests in different salinity levels and low oxygen levels, and look into what level can they tolerate. And what we found out is that for both species, they had low tolerance to high saline conditions and had high tolerance to low oxygen levels. The low tolerance to higher salinities may present chemical barriers that may prevent their spread in case they are released. However, it is interesting to note that their salinity tolerance is higher than the established janitor fish. And this suggests that they may perform better than the janitor fish when released in similar habitats. Their high tolerance to very low dissolved oxygen levels, on the other hand, makes them very capable of surviving in eutrophic or heavily polluted bodies of water. They may actually possibly use this as passageways to more suitable areas. From this, we predicted their potential establishment from the pet shops into proximal inland waters and found out that they have the characteristics to become established if and when released into the major lakes and most rivers in Luzon, Philippines. While it is fortunate that there are no documentations yet of these two species in the country's inland waters, management actions are needed to prevent their spread in the wild. And this include SEPA, or communication education and public awareness, informing and educating people, in particular the hobbyists, of the possible harm that these two non-native fish would cause. And early detection and rapid response is important in removing these fish if and when they are observed in the wild. And lastly, the need for registration lists in pet shops for tracking and monitoring sold fish and their buyers, and would thereby impose sanctions if there will be instances of release in the fish. For a better understanding of these species, it is recommended to study other aspects of their biology, such as tolerance to temperature, pH, and other physico-chemical parameters, their nutrition and feeding behavior, such as starvation and satiation, and their reproductive biology. So I would like, this ends my presentation. I would like to thank the Dalhousie University and our university for this opportunity. Thank you.